The NFL wrapped up its 2022 season with an exciting Super Bowl in Glendale, Arizona, much to the chagrin of Patriots fans everywhere whose team was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, back here in Chelmsford, the Parker Middle School was making its own impact in the area with its own Super Bowl. Meet April and Zoey Cunha. They are 7th graders here at Parker Middle School, and they are joining me tonight to talk about the Parker Middle School Super Bowl. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for inviting us.
That's great to have you. So tell us, April, tell me about the Super Bowl.
So basically, the Super Bowl is during the week. We like to get food to donate to people who need it the most and who are struggling to get it. And we usually try to collect things that don't need to be refrigerated so that it can last a while. And yeah.
So it was a food drive for the
okay.
Chelmsford Food Pantry, and it was organized through the school. And who organizes it? Is it a teacher event or is it a student-led event?
It's mainly run by the students and teachers. Everyone would try to come up as a community and donate food to help the ones in need, and it's brought everybody together and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So how long did it last? How long were you collecting food for?
1 week, actually.
For 1 week, and you did it, was there a competition between students or classrooms or?
Well, it was a competition between classrooms to see who could donate the most, and you would get a tiny prize in return. So it'd be nice.
Whose classroom won?
I think it was Mr. Conley's.
And what grade does he teach?
Grade 6, and he teaches English and history.
Well, congratulations to that class. So it was a big day for you guys. You had a whole week of collecting food, and then you loaded up a truck and you brought it over to the food pantry, which is right in Chelmsford. It is at 50 Rear Billricker Road, and there's a trailer there. So let's take a look at you guys in action, bringing the food over, and you're with Mark Souza, Parker Assistant Principal. So let's take a look.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take all the food and we're going to load it onto the van. All right. Questions? No. All right. Let's begin.
It was really important for our school to do this food drive, and we've been doing it every year since we were here, and we're both in 7th grade. And it was important for the whole school to contribute so we can give people food and anything they need, because that's something everyone needs, and no one should need to feel like that they're struggling to get any of this.
It looks like a great event for you guys, and it seemed like it was in the middle of the day because that's when the food drop-off is. How many items were you guys loading into the pantry? It seemed like a lot.
I think it was over 2,000 because Mr. Conley's class actually raised over 2,000 items, so it was more than that.
Wow. What do you think drove his class to collect so much?
They actually had their own goal that they were going to do. Whoever donated the most, they would pie the teachers. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Sounds like it worked well. You guys will have to think of something for next year, too, to get all the classes into it. 2,000 items is a lot. The Chelmsford Food Pantry is celebrating their 30th anniversary this year, and I bet they really appreciated your donations. So you did this in the middle of the day because that's when the food drop-off is, which means you probably missed a little bit of your 7th grade studies. And some parents might not be too happy about that because you're missing some important, sort of skill building. But what do you think you got out of it? I bet it was a really important moment for you guys. What do you think the school and your classmates got out of the event?
We got out of more leadership skills to work together as partners and work. So, and we got closer to each other by that too. Yeah, and we can also help others who need it more. So we joined forces and worked together in order to achieve a goal to help others.
Oh, that sounds great. Sounds like skills that will really benefit you in the future, and I'm sure that everybody who relies on food from the Chelmsford Food Pantry was really grateful for your efforts. You guys going to be involved next year too?
Most likely, yes, yeah.
So is there a committee of students that get to do this? How did you get to be part of that group that brought it over?
It was actually the student ambassadors. So in the beginning of the year, students who wanted to could run for their class ambassador, and it was 7th grade ones actually too. And if you got chosen, you were able to do like great opportunities like that, and one of them was to help out with the food drive.
All right, well, you guys have my vote for ambassador for 8th grade for next year. Thank you so much for doing this.
Well, thank you.
It was great to have you on the show.